Good morning, y'all, and welcome to Unit 4, which is all about the periodic table. For those of you who are working virtually, I hope you took the chance to watch that crash course video that I posted in Canvas. I feel like it does a really good kind of overview of the periodic table and the different parts and a little bit of the history, which we just don't go into in class at all, which I think is very interesting. The periodic table is an amazing tool for chemistry. It might not look like much when you just look at it if you don't know anything about it, but it really does have an insane amount of information about all the different elements. So it will be a super important tool for us as we progress in chemistry. I just kind of want to go over this first lesson is kind of all about the different areas of the periodic table and a little bit about how the elements are arranged. But let's define an element first. Basically, an element is something that can't be broken down any further and still be that element. Right? It can be broken down into protons, neutrons, and electrons. But for example, take oxygen. If I break oxygen down into its protons, neutrons, and electrons, it's not oxygen anymore. So an element is something that you can't break it down and have it still retain the same characteristics of that element. Every element has unique chemical and physical properties. So every single one is different. Yet some of them have similarities, which is why they're kind of grouped together. Put an S there, and I shouldn't have. Sorry. But everyone is unique. And they are categorized by their chemical and physical properties. And you'll see that as we go through how the different things are arranged. All elements have a name. Like it says there, sodium, oxygen, helium, hydrogen, and they all have a symbol. So sodium's is Na, oxygen's is O, neon's is Ne, but they all have that symbol. You certainly are not going to have to memorize them, although I'm still kind of trying to work through doing not an extra credit, but just like a contest to see who can maybe fill in a blank periodic table the fastest or something like that. Anyway, I'm thinking about that.